Hey guys, we are live. How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully, y'all are having a good spooky Halloween. Let me lower the lighting a little bit. Maybe that's good. I don't want to be too bright because it's Halloween. I want to have kind of a little bit of a spook factor. Lighting really didn't change that much, did it? Hey Segden, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a spooky Halloween. I mean, I'm on your screen, so it must be pretty spooky. Yeah, so this is kind of the pre-event stream. Hey, Edster. Happy Halloween to you too. I'm doing pretty good. I got work tonight, so my Halloween's gonna be pretty boring. But I will obviously be there for the premiere of the Luigi's Mansion 4 project video, or Luigi's Mansion 4 concepts video. Make sure to stay tuned for that. That's an hour and a half away. I'm so excited. It's one of those things where it's like I've been working so hard on this video. It took me a year and a half, or not a year and a half, a year to get this project done. So it feels good to be officially done with the project. I don't have to stress too much about it anymore. Right now, okay, it's the perfect time. It really is the perfect time, indeed. I was actually playing some Little Hope. Obviously this game came out yesterday, so I've been giving it a playthrough. I don't know how to feel about this game so far. Hey Dominic, how you doing? Honestly, so far, I definitely like Man of Medan and Until Dawn more than Little Hope, which is unfortunate because the fact that I really wanted to absolutely love this game, because the story is about the Salem witch trials, and I absolutely love that era of history. But it's just it's very slow. It's even slower than Man of Medan was, like a very slow start. It's very much like the first few hours are like a walking simulator, and it really didn't engage me that much. So it's kind of unfortunate that it's that way. But it's starting to pick up, and I'm starting to like it. But it's just a shame that it took this long to actually start to pick up. Happy Halloween, loyalty. Yes, it's spooky time here. Much spook. Much good spook. I like spook. Um, in terms of music, which do you prefer in Luigi's Mansion? I definitely prefer, when it comes to like listening to a game's soundtrack, I definitely prefer the second game soundtrack over the first games and the third games. But in terms of how it fits the game and how it fits the atmosphere, I think Luigi's Mansion should encompass. Then I think the first game nails it. So listening, definitely the second game, but how much it blends and goes with the atmosphere, that goes to the first game. But even then, Dark Moon did have some pretty good like atmospheric music as well. Yeah. So yeah, Dark Moon definitely. I mean, I think Dark Moon overall has the strongest soundtrack of the three games, because the first game had a very limited soundtrack. The third game had too broad of a soundtrack. So I think the second game had the perfect balance of having some variety in the music, but not having so many songs to where most of them are just kind of forgettable, you know? Gotta be in the UK or in a monthly lockdown. That's actually funny, because my father is heading to the UK, because my father's British, so he's going to England um, uh, in about a week now, actually. Probably less than a week now. So, guessing when he gets there, he's going to be in lockdown. So, I wonder how that's going to go for him. In the US, I mean, we've kind of been doing the same thing. Like, we're not in lockdown. We're just, like, in like, a perpetual uncertainty if we're going to lockdown or not. It's very weird. Yeah, it's definitely a weird time to be alive right now. Yes, I actually did watch Brental Floss's. I presume you talk about his Luigi's Mansion 3 with lyrics video. Funny enough, I actually really didn't care for either of his Luigi's Mansion with lyric videos. I really didn't care for them that much. I don't know why. I think I liked the first one like a little bit. Second one I didn't really care for, but I actually really did like this one. I liked the third one with lyrics. I liked that. I thought it was pretty good. I even love the little Hotel California parody they did in there. I left that comment on his video. I presume you guys have heard of Hotel California, right? The song. Living it up in the Hotel California. He did like a parody on that, and it was pretty cool. My video tonight, it'll be about 25 minutes long, and it's a Coke. I went to Arby's. My friend came and picked me up because he's like an old friend of mine, childhood friend, and I hadn't seen him in a while. And he was in town. He was like, "Hey, you want to go out and chill for a bit?" I was like, "Sure." So we ended up going to Arby's. So got a Coke with mine, which is weird because I usually don't get soda, but I wasn't feeling water, so I decided, screw it, I'll be a bad boy and get a soda. So yeah, so tonight's video is 25 minutes long, which is pretty cool because usually, like, you know, like my video, it's very different than a traditional video. It's very there's like for example, there's no face, there's no like me in it. I mean, I talk obviously, but there's no like camera of me, or like video of me. So yeah, it's a very different video. Any more Doctor Who video game news? Nope, nothing as of right now. But you can trust me that if there is any more Doctor Who video game news, I will definitely update you, you know, in a video. I'll probably be streaming for a little more than an hour. I want to stream kind of until a little bit before the actual event starts. So, yeah, I can't wait to have that event go on for you guys. Plus, it's a pretty cool Halloween treat because I know so many people will probably be so bored for Halloween. But because, you know, because COVID probably shut a lot of things down when it comes to Halloween. But you know, it'll be a good fun little thing to do. Any Hogwarts? Nope, no Hogwarts Legacy news as of now. Like with Doctor Who, if there is any news, then I'll definitely post a video about it on the channel. I have whole playlists now. I think I actually have them like on my channel. If you go to my channel, I have the whole playlist of. I think I have Luigi's Mansion 3 from when I did all those videos. I have Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated from when I did all those videos. And I also added in there Doctor Who and Harry Potter. So, or Hogwarts Legacy, I should say. So, those playlists are also in there. Let's see, Arby's. Why Arby's? I don't know. My friend wanted Arby's, so I usually don't get Arby's that much. I never usually eat Arby's. Like usually, I'm not much of a fast food guy, unless it's like absolutely necessary. Which, funny enough, it actually kind of is necessary because it's cheap. But usually, I'll have like Moe's or Wendy's. But I usually never have Arby's. I got, what did I get? Where's the receipt? I think the receipt's in here somewhere. Oh no, it's right here. Oh no, that's from Domino's. Whoopsies. That moment when I get so much fast food. Well, I mean, that's a problem with quarantine. You can only really get things delivered, and school food, I'm not in for it right now, so. I got a chicken bacon Swiss sandwich with the curly fries and a medium Coke. That's a medium? This is a medium? Dude, I wonder what a large is. Like that? Holy crap. Let's see here. Yeah, I like Arby's fries too. They're really good because they're curly fries. Everyone likes curly fries. When do you think next pre-order? Especially, I have no clue when there'll be pre-orders next. For the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation. I still haven't gotten my system pre-ordered yet because I definitely want the Xbox One so I can, or Xbox Series X so I can, you know, play my Xbox One games on them, and of course the new games come out. I'm having a Halloween party in my house right now. Oh, cool. Hope you're having a good. Excuse me. I hope you're having a good time. I honestly, I have no clue what my videos or my next video is going to be after tonight. I'm actually thinking about taking a little break, like a week off. Like I know I already had a week off to finish up this video. But first of all, I'm having some issues. So I was gonna post a video this week about Zoe 101, and I was gonna have a whole video up and everything. But it's okay. So I got a new phone. I don't know if my phone has anything to do with it, but because I record all my videos on my phone. I filmed the video. It's about 25 minutes long, and I tried to put it on my computer using AirDrop because I have a Mac and this is an iPhone, so I could do the AirDrop thing. But it wasn't working. So I was like, okay, I have to plug it in and do it manually. And when I did that, it went into like a Photos app, and I can't do anything with it from the Photos app. I have to export it to my desktop, and then I can put it in the video editor, which is a lot of extra steps just to freaking edit a video, but whatever. So I did that. I exported it to my desktop, but when it exported, the video was like brown, like it was like a brown filter over the video, and it would flicker, like a purple color would flicker in every now and again. I'm like, that's not right. So then I talked to Apple support, and they told me try it with a 10-second video. The 10-second video worked perfectly fine, but this video, this 25-minute one, was not working. So I gotta figure out, because obviously it's gonna happen with longer videos. So I gotta figure out a way to make it so that I don't have this issue, because I actually want to be able to film and edit videos and actually get them up. Because what I tried to do is I tried to make it so that most of it was just images and clips from Zoe 101 over the top of it, so that it didn't have to go on my face too much. But freaking Nickelodeon, when I uploaded it, they hammered me with copyright claims. Hammered me. Like, I had at least 10. So I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. Like, it wasn't even just that my video was demonetized. It was blocked in the United States, the United Kingdom, Japan. It was blocked, like, everywhere. So, obviously, I couldn't put it live, or else people in freaking, like, Scandinavia are the only people that could see it. So, I don't know. I gotta figure that out, because that's a pretty big problem when that's my main way of making videos. School and work are fine. You know, it's school and it's work. You know, not much to say. Hey, Antonio, how are you doing? Do you think Luigi will stop scratching his butt? Never. Anything new from Nintendo? Not really. Nintendo's pretty... And in fact, freaking, I completely forgot that yesterday, because obviously Little Hope came out yesterday, and I was very excited about that, but I completely forgot that Pikmin 3 Deluxe even existed. I completely forgot that that game was even coming out. So Pikmin 3 Deluxe is out, but I'm not picking it up. I'm not playing it. Just, I don't care about Pikmin at all, so it's not for me. There's the Hyrule Warriors, Hyrule Age of Calamity thing, the demo that came out, and that game's coming out next month. I might give the demo a try and maybe upload a video on that. Excuse me, but other than that, nothing really new. It's just kind of same stuff, you know. Hey, Devil, how you doing? But yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, Nintendo. Obviously, it's COVID season, so you know, like Nintendo, it's understandable if they don't have things. But I just wish, I don't know, I just wish they were more transparent about certain things. Like, there are so many games that we like know about, but we don't know anything about. And this seems to be a theme with Nintendo. Like like the whole thing is they like to keep quiet on their projects so they can actually get work done. But obviously, for some of the projects, like with Metroid Prime 4, they announce it way too early. So it's really contradictory. You know, it has a new game on Switch. Do you watch? I'm not really a game show watcher. I remember having Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the Game Boy Advance. I think, funny enough, I think that version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that I have is a PAL exclusive. I think, because I know I got it when I was over there, and I wanted to, you know, add it to my collection on a game collecting app, and I couldn't find a North American version of it. So I was like, okay, that's weird, but yeah. I'm doing better. Me and Max broke up on the 18th, the day after a 3-month. Oh, I'm sorry. But better about her now. I thought she was a soulmate. I guess not. Yeah, women are. I should be quiet. I have women living right there. But yeah, they're. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Faircon was, if it's gonna be compared to Iwata, he's so quiet. Yeah. Yeah, much spook. Big spook. The UK, yes. If you're talking about for the Switch, yes. Games from the UK or PAL games would definitely work on North America, aka NTSC Nintendo Switches, and I believe it's actually also the case with Xbox Series X. I think Xbox Series X is doing away with like, what's the saying? It's region lock. That's what it's called. This is a Mario Party theme, isn't it? Is this from Mario Party something? Yep, Horror Lane, Mario Party 2. Knew it. Haha. So they work on PS4. I'm not sure, actually. Does what look on PS4? Oh, you mean UK? I don't think so. I don't think. I think the PS4 is region locked. I think for PS4 you have to play UK games in or PAL games on a PAL system. Hey Pretzel Boy, how you doing? Long time no see. Well, I don't think it's been a long time, but yeah. PS4 is region locked. Yeah, I figured as much. I think the PS5 is going to be region locked too. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? God, I'm so not excited for working on Halloween. Doing very good. Today's the spookiest day of the year. Yeah, I say game for whatever reason. Yeah, it is the spookiest day of the year. I'm glad you don't have the same favorite time. Luigi mentioned ZakPak. Bad. Happy Spoopy Day. Yeah, happy Spoopy Day indeed. Favorite game of 2020? Is that a question? Probably Rehydrated. I can't really think of too many other games that came out this year that really wowed me. So I'll probably say Rehydrated. Even with its flaws, at least for the Switch version. Yeah. Do you play PC games? If you do, have you played Genshin Impact? I'm not really much of a PC gamer. And I think I've heard of Genshin Impact, but obviously I haven't played it. My opinion on Crash 4, I don't have one because I haven't played it. I'm waiting for the inevitable Switch release because I'm presuming it's going to happen at some point. So yeah. You ever try speed running? Kind of. I started learning how to speed run Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I stopped. I mean, not because I wanted to stop, or not because I didn't like it, just because time kind of got away from me. I guess I don't have the time to really game as much anymore. I mean, like I said, I've been playing Little Hope for some of the day, but other than that, Dark Moon. Haven't really been playing much. So to answer your question, not really speedrunning. Genshin Impact a lot. What's it about? What's Genshin Impact about? Question. You say Twitter speaks to your favorite Aaron Luigi Mansion series. Well, hold on. I didn't say. Well, I think I might have in a previous stream. It's one of my favorite. It's almost there. Hold on. Let me reverse the question. Would you say Basement 2 is your least favorite, or perhaps someone from Dark Moon? No, Basement 2 is definitely not my least favorite. I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely my least favorite part of Luigi's Mansion 3. But there are parts of Luigi's Mansion 2 that I thought were way worse. My least favorite part in Luigi's Mansion history is definitely the 4th mansion boss from Dark Moon. The ice battle. The ice boss. Whatever it's called. The ice snow face monster thing. That is definitely my least favorite part of the whole entire series. Also, I'm going to first have a Halloween party. Have fun! True. I mean, I know there are people that are doing, like, the socially distanced parties. Like, I know, like, who is it? My cousin is having a social distance party just to at least lighten the mood a bit. Then again, we aren't, well, I mean, to be fair, also, I mean, I don't even know at this point, like, the state of the world, like, what, I think it's just also getting to the point where people just want to do something fun. Like, because we've been basically in lockdown, let's be real, for the whole entire year. So, fair enough, yeah. If Nintendo Switch crossplay with other consoles, it depends on the game. Like, games like Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th, Fortnite, Minecraft, those are cross-platform. But other games, I'm trying to think of an example. I'm looking at my games. Like Rehydrated Horde Mode or Nickelodeon Kart Racers, those aren't cross-platform. Let's have another one. Well, we're basically having another one because the whole world's shutting down again. I know Europe is like almost completely shutting down. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I mean, it's so weird because, like, at least in America, I can't speak for Europe. All right, later, Jordan. I can't speak for Europe, But in America, the amount of people dying from the virus has went way down because most people who got the virus who would probably die have, already died. So now we're at the point where a lot of people are getting it, but not many people are dying. So it's like at that point, what do we do? Like, yes, there are people who are still dying, and there always will be people who are still dying. But at least in America, I cannot speak for the rest of the world, are the amount of people dying has went down drastically. So at what point do we actually try to do something again? Would you watch Camp Coral next year? Probably not. I mean, I haven't watched SpongeBob in years, so Camp Coral wouldn't be any different. I wouldn't really watch it probably. I can't. I personally cannot go home during the weekends. Our school is it's basically under a lockdown. Excuse me, where, like, basically it's called a quote unquote study in place, but in reality, we're all kind of stuck at the school. So I can't go home for. I mean, I can like go out for a bit, to go shopping or to go vote on Tuesday. But I can't like go home for a night. I can't do anything like that. Oh God, no. It definitely is. Yeah, it's just a bunch of spooky music. What's up next? Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. Then we have The Underwear from Super Paper Mario. Twilight Town from Thousand Year Door. Yeah, there's a lot of music here. Ghost Mansion from New Super Mario Brothers. Cave from Pokemon Sun and Moon. Goron Mines from Twilight Princess. Haunted Hills Galaxy from Mario Galaxy 2. Valhalla from Metroid Prime 3. Yeah, there's a lot of spooky music here. Okay. Night time. Just imagine the cases increasing once Thanksgiving, Christmas comes. Oh, I know. You doing any more streams on Twitch? I actually did do a stream earlier. I streamed some Little Hope on Twitch earlier, but there was like no one there, so I just stopped streaming. I continued playing on my own. How's everyone? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? But yeah, I mean, I really wanted to stream this game on Twitch because I would love to see my first reaction, or I wanted to show off my first reactions to this game. Um, but, I don't know. I am happy to play it on my own, though. I'm probably going to play it also after the Luigi Mansion 4 thing premieres and before I go to work. All I can say is everyone's still alive. I haven't killed anyone yet. I think I had the opportunity to kill, like, I think 2 people. So, and I didn't kill anyone, so maybe I could get a perfect run, perfect ending, first time. If you're doing anything specific for Halloween, well, I have my Luigi Mansion 4 concepts and ideas video coming out in a little more than an hour, which I'm so excited. That's almost out and ready. Or it's almost out. It is ready. It's almost out. Other than that, I'm working tonight. So I'm an RA, or a resident assistant at my college, so I basically got to make sure people don't do stupid stuff, like make sure people are following rules and all that. Which is funny, actually, because usually when I walk around, because I have to wear, like, a uniform, and when I walk around, weird, people get scared of me. I scare people, which is funny, but at the same time, it's like, wow, people hate me. It's like having a cop walk by you. You get that sense of, like, oh, I don't know. Any more concept videos in the future? Maybe. I mean, it depends on how well this one does. Because here's the thing. It was fun to make. It really was. It was such a fun video to make. But it took a lot of time and a lot of money. And, if I'm going to spend, I think I spent like maybe $400 on this project. Maybe a little less. But nonetheless, if I'm going to spend $400 on a project and spend so much time working on it, like at the end of the day, I know it isn't about making money, but I am spending money to get this project done, and it's just hard to justify doing these projects a lot if I'm not making anything from it. Because one problem with doing this project is that I'm a really small channel. It's not like I'm a channel like I guess Game Explain or any bigger channel to where they could put out a video like this and it would get thousands and thousands of views instantly. I have to really work and promote that video to actually get those views. So I can't keep making these projects if like I don't grow and my viewership doesn't go up. It's just really hard to, do. Do you think Luigi? I think they could do a Luigi's Mansion 4 someday. I don't think it'd be for a few years, but I think it's possible they could do a Luigi Mansion 4. Good luck with that. Basically, hear that one bad cop to them. Basically, do you get money for streaming? Because I'm thinking about doing it. I don't. Usually, when it comes to streaming, it's hard to make money because usually you don't get ad revenue from streams because most people who are watching streams are watching them live. And I think I can hit a button that says play an ad, but I'm not going to play an ad in the middle of my stream unless I have to take a tinkle break. And I need to go take a tinkle, and I'll be like, let me just play an ad to pass the time, maybe get a little bit of money. But even then, like, I think one ad view is like a couple cents, if anything, to me. The only thing when it comes to streaming is if people donate. And that just relies up to the people watching. Like, I can't force people to donate. That's up to people's own... what's the word? It's their choice. So, if you want to get into streaming, if you want to stream games, I'd recommend Twitch. Twitch is a lot better with that. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming to Twitch. It's better for it, to be frank. It really is. So, yeah. Hey, Fizzy Peach, how are you? But yeah, if you want to stream, I'd recommend Twitch, but money is definitely not guaranteed from streaming. It's not. Just how it is. Can you stream on Zoom? I think you can stream from Zoom, because I think CC Media and I did that once. I think we streamed from Zoom, but he actually, the last time we streamed on his channel, we used a different software. And it was actually pretty, it was really cool, because you could put comments on the screen and all that stuff. I just don't remember what the name of the software was. I might have to ask him, because I might have to use that someday, too. But then that would be more so for like what I'm kind of doing, a stream where I'm either reacting to something or just talking to you guys. Yeah. I'm cosplaying as my OC for Halloween, and as a bad cop. Oh yeah, I'm a bad cop. I'm definitely busting all the people. Will CC Media ever make another, or should we unsubscribe? I'm not sure. I know he wants to do more on his channel, but he does spend a lot of time working with Game Explain. I mean, so I don't think you should unsubscribe right now. Just hold on. I'm sure he'll think of something. I've been talking to him recently, and we're actually going to be hanging out a bit tomorrow. Oh, by hanging out, I mean we're going to be playing some games tomorrow, me and him. Just kind of like not even like to record or to stream, just casually just calling each other and playing the game or something. And it should be a good time. And I'll definitely ask him about what he's like going to do with his channel and how things are going. Because he is really busy. Like he is a really busy guy. In fact, I hope we could still even play tomorrow. But we'll have to see on that. What software do you need on your phone for a video? Okay, so for streaming, I use OBS. I'm streaming right now from OBS. Or you can use Streamlabs OBS. Doesn't matter. Either one. Doesn't matter. For videos, I use Final Cut Pro to edit, and I use my phone to record. So, yeah. As one of my friends who's cosplaying as Amadeus, for some reason, I'm going to help myself. Nice. But yeah, it's, you know, I was about to say something. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, CC Media. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll talk to him tomorrow. I mean, so obviously I don't want to pressure him to making a video on his channel. You know, when he's doing like a bunch of things over on Game Explain. But let me see if he messaged me actually, because I haven't checked Discord today really. Yeah, no. But yeah, we were trying to talk about what game we want to play also. I told him I wanted to play Among Us, but I forgot we need a whole group of people for that. Supposed we could do something. Actually, yes, I'm actually planning on. Well, first of all, there's going to be a video up on the Super Versus channel, where it's him interviewing basically myself and Riders DX. So that will be up on Super Versus channel sometime. I don't know when. He's in the middle of editing it right now. So expect that in the future. Don't know when. What else? What else? What else? What else? And I do want to do a video where I do almost like a retrospective of the whole hype for Rehydrated. Like, I wanted to do the video with featuring myself, Riders, Sheriff the Great, Triforce, and I was thinking one other person, but I really want to do that. I want to do that video, but oh yeah, you're still here, Sheriff. Yeah, I think I mentioned it to you in a different stream. I think I did, but either way, I definitely want to do something like that because I think it'd be fun to like talk about all the hype that went up towards Rehydrated, like, you know, because obviously I can even ask everyone about specific things, like obviously Sheriff about like the music thing, Riders about like how his channel's grown so much from Rehydrated and, you know, him starting the relief and all that. I actually think it'd be a really, really cool thing if I can get some members from the community together to do a big video or a live stream. I don't know. But I do want to put something like that together because I think that could just be really, really fun. Plus, it's been nearly 6 months since Rehydrated came out. So I feel like it could be a really cool, like, looking back on the one part of 2020 that we were all kind of really excited for. So, yeah. So, yeah, obviously, Sheriff, I knew you'd like to take part. So I just got to talk to Riders. I know Riders would be down because I talk to him every now and again. So I'm pretty sure he'd be down. And I want to get some other people too. But honestly, not too many else to become overcrowded. But we'll see. This one is in that background, calling the background waiting for a bad cop. Any plans for next year? Honestly, in terms of videos, not really. I don't have any plans. But in terms of life, I don't even know. I'm just waiting to see what 2021 is going to be about. I don't even know what's going to happen in 2021. It's going to be a strange year. I do know that I do want to go over to England for an extended period of time. Like, I think I might want to spend my summer over there next year, presuming the world is at least somewhat back to normal next summer. I mean, that's, what, 7 months away? 8 months away? I'm hoping the world is back to normal, at least some sense of normal in 8 months. We'll have to see. But I think it can be cool going over there for, you know, a bit. Other than that, I just plan on doing me. I'm not gonna say exactly where in England I would go to because, you know, honestly I don't want to like dox where my family lives, but it would be definitely northern England. That's usually where my family lives, up in the north. I think it's around north where it is. But yeah, around northern England. Just not caring about the virus. Basically, I mean the whole. I feel like so many people like the world, like, I don't know. I don't want to get into it again until. Oh wow, because that's the thing, Sheriff. Because my father is going to England next week because he's going to see family. You know, he's going back home to see family, and it's like, and where he's going is apparently like a high lockdown area, or not high lockdown, because like apparently it's like he said it's like I don't forget, like there's like 3 tiers. And apparently they're on like the second or middle tier of like the lockdown thing. Yeah, I think he's in tier 2. Like that's where he's going. And like a couple towns over is tier 3. Because he's going to Cheshire. I'll just say that. He's going to Cheshire. Cheshire's pretty big. But yeah, he's going to Cheshire. And like over there's a whole lot of shit going on with the lockdown. So, yeah. Hey, Nintendo Hero. Thank you. I can't wait for it to come out. Less than an hour. I am so hyped for that to come out. I've been working so hard on that, so I really hope it's worth it. I really hope that people like it. And this stream isn't going to be too long, by the way, guys. Like, I might end it in a little more than half an hour, just so that I can, just get ready, I guess, for the stream, because I'm probably going to have some, like, tweets I put up and all that stuff. Yeah. It's weird. Most people away from London Wells package. Yeah, it's so weird. Wait, is tier 1 the low, like, the not as bad, and tier 3 is really bad, or is tier 3 not that bad, and tier 1 is, like, almost complete lockdown? Is the lowest? Oh, okay. I would have thought it would be. I thought it would be the other way. What time is it airing? It is airing in 55 minutes from now. Any more about THQ about the starter patch? Not from my knowledge. I don't know. I put a what's it called, the email thing or the message board thing to Purple Lamp about a future update. I haven't heard back. So as of right now, I don't know anything about a patch. There might be one, there might not be one. Who knows? Yeah, so where my dad's going is tier 2. 17 days ago. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Tier 3. I'm probably gonna do Leader to the playthrough in honor of the 1-year anniversary. Nice, Nugget. I'm also at a relative's house right now. Hopefully, I'm gonna watch when I get home. Awesome. Hopefully, you enjoy it. It was definitely a lot of fun to make, and I think people will like it. It's definitely got a spooky vibe to it. I definitely made sure to make it feel a little spookier than an average video. There's so much cool stuff in that video. I'm so excited for it. There's, I have screenshots. I have ghost designs. I have music. I have everything. I'm so excited. So excited. The full video is about 25 minutes long, so a little less than half an hour. So it shouldn't take up too much time. So yeah, there's definitely lots of artwork in the video. I'm super excited. There's so much. There's even little things I did in there. It's just cool, and yeah, I can't wait for it to come out. It's like I said, it's something I've been doing for the past year, and I've never worked so hard on a project to where it really feels like I'm so proud of this project and how it came out because of how much work I put into it. Like, I remember, like, I think April or May is when I started to get a lot of the artwork, like, fully rendered out. And that's the moment where I really saw all this really coming together. And it was so cool. Nintendo better take notes. Yeah, that's why during the video, I'm going to be in the chat. I'm going to be promoting my Twitter. At 7 o'clock, or in about 50 minutes from now, there will be a tweet that goes live that pings, or I guess tags, Next Level Games. There's like hashtags and all that. So that's the thing I'm going to want people to share. I'm going to link it in the chat, and hopefully people will go and retweet it, share it. I want people to share the video because I want it to get around. Because, like, no one will see it if it doesn't get around. So I'm really hoping that with a little bit of a push, we can get some, like, movement going on it. And I think it'd be really cool. At least if, like, it could be addressed or something. Even if they don't do anything with it, like, at least addressing, like, Nintendo, or it probably wouldn't be Nintendo, but, like, at least maybe Next Level Games, like, addressing the video. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Any new Mario games? 2021. Not a clue. It's crazy. We don't know what Nintendo's doing besides ports. And there is Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, whatever that's called. I can't wait to leave this report. It's going to be awesome. Hey, Severst, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm so excited for the video. As you guys already know, I can't wait for it to come out. Less than an hour to go. It should be fun. It's impressive. And did you say music? I'm getting some Nintendo Hire This Man vibes. Yeah, I actually got... the music's a bit interesting. I found a guy who does music, and I talked to him, and it did kind of suck because I wanted him to basically do almost a cover of the Luigi's Mansion theme, and just make it sound a little bit different, remix it a bit. But he said because of copyright stuff, he didn't exactly want to do that, which is I completely understand that. So he had to do something completely new, but he took a lot of what ideas I had into consideration, and I think the soundtrack actually came out really good. I think the music is really good. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I did show off a little bit last week. during the Chaturday last week, and from what I saw in the chat, it seemed pretty well received. So I'm happy that the music is something that people seem to like, and I can't wait for it to come out. I want to work on Luigi Mansion 4. I have hundreds of ideas. Same. Obviously, I have a lot of ideas. That's why this video is coming out today. This is important. I'm a Pack Protect kind of guy myself. What's your favorite cheese? Ooh, my favorite cheese. It's weird. I like different cheese is a completely situational thing for me. It depends on how I'm eating it. If I'm having a burger, or any kind of sandwich, or I guess like a grilled cheese sandwich or a burger, I prefer American cheese. If I'm just chopping up some cheese and just eating cheese or cheese and crackers, it's got to be cheddar. If I'm having like a certain kind of sandwich, I like Swiss cheese, I like provolone, I like all cheese, but it's just completely either situational or based on my mood. Is it a 1 or 2 part video? It is a 1-part video. It's actually off the concept art. I showed off a little bit last week, but obviously I'm not going to show anything off today because of the fact that the video is in less than an hour, so what's the point of showing anything off? But yeah, usually I'll slowly start showing off stuff, but not today. Have you had any Cheez-Its? Actually, I had Cheez-Its last night while I was at work. I was sitting in because I have to sit in an office from 9 p.m. until 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to do it yesterday. I have to do it again today. So I'll have Cheez-Its with me and just pick on some Cheez-Its if I get hungry. Smoked cheddar, nice. Uploading a huge video. Exactly, yeah. I mentioned earlier, I think I'm going to take a week off for making videos. Because of like this week was so like there was actually a scare I had earlier this week when I opened up Final Cut Pro to continue working on my project. I posted it on Twitter, I think, but it showed that all of my files were corrupted or just not there. I got so scared. I was like, it was 3 days ago because it was like I remember saying 3 days I have to like edit all of this if this mess because of how it messed up. But thankfully I just restarted my computer and they were all there. That scared the whole living crap out of me because if I had lost that whole entire project, that would have sucked so badly. So I literally exported my project just to be safe, and then I continued working on it. Like, it was scary. Do you like Stilton? What's that? Someone talked when I said that. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, but thankfully I just had to restart my computer and it was all there again. But yeah, it was scary. Like, because usually if a video like actually, I don't think I've ever really had that issue before, where a video, like, all the files either got lost or corrupted. But that happening for that specific video, that was a different kind of feeling. That was like I'm gonna not no. Favorite film based on a video game? I don't think I have one. I don't think there's ever been a film based on a video game that I've ever watched and was like, wow, this is really good. I don't think I've seen that yet. I know Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog were apparently pretty good, but I've never personally watched one that, I mean, unless Wreck-It Ralph counts, but I don't think that does count. Anyone excited for oh, is it Daylight Savings or whatever it's called? Well, either way, I'm up until 2 o'clock in the... Wait. Does that mean I have to work an extra hour because of that? That better not mean I have to work an extra hour because of that. Bruh. I am not working 6 hours tonight. I'm not doing it. It's Halloween. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna call my mom. Hold on. My mom will know this better than anyone. You guys are about to hear Mama farting. I have a question for you. I'm doing a. Hello, can you hear me? All right, I'm doing a live thing right now, so there are people watching, so I can't talk for long. Question: tonight's daylight savings. So, do we get an extra hour or do we lose an hour? Does that mean I have to work an extra hour? I have to work an extra hour tonight. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is horrible. Thank you for that enlightening information. I think I'm going to go scream into my pillow. Have fun. Have a great Halloween. And I will talk to you later. Oh, I am pissed. Okay, thanks, Mom. Alright, I love you. Yeah. Alright, I will. Love you. That sucks. I have to work an extra hour tonight. That that's horrible. That's horrible. Anybody excited for the extra sleep tonight? Not me, because I'm not getting it. Did you ever dress up for Halloween? I did when I was a kid. I live in Arizona, so the time's up to me. I guess. Yeah, it's pretty good. Lucky you. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, probably because Nintendo Hero was on stream with CC Media and I a couple months back, and I always, of course, I shared that stream, so maybe you saw him there. But yes, Severs, that is very, very, very unfortunate. That sucks. Any news on Banjo games? No. I wish there was news on Banjo games. That would make me feel so much better. Man, now I'm upset. Dang it. Thank you, Sagan, for upsetting me. Oh my god. Damn it. Do you have any pets? At home, I have a cat, and my father has a dog. Ow. Oh my god, that's awful. So, hold on. So, I have to work an extra hour, and of all of the days for me to work the extra hour, it's on Halloween. So, basically, my job, I think I mentioned it earlier, is to make sure people don't do stupid stuff. Like, make sure kids aren't partying, make sure kids aren't, especially with COVID, like, make sure everyone's social distancing. But it's Halloween. No one's doing that. And on top of that, I have an extra hour added on. So instead of working 5 hours, I'm working six. I think I'm. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die tonight. Yeah. Huh. My mom. I talked to my mom. I was like, "Hey, mom, do the clocks go backwards or forwards tonight?" And then she's like, "Yeah, the clock. Look, you'll get an extra hour of sleep." And I'm like, "But mom, I'm working. Does that mean I have to work an extra hour?" And then she was like, "Oh, yeah, it probably does." Oh, man, what are you doing for bonfire night? Do you set off fireworks? Not really. I don't set off fireworks. Last time I saw fireworks, it's been a while actually. Actually, it really hasn't. It's 4th of July. What am I talking about? It was literally just a couple months ago. It feels like longer. Fourth of July feels like years ago. It really, really does. I was gone for a bit. What I miss? Oh, you missed the most disappointing, the most. You missed the most depressing moment I think I've ever experienced in my whole entire life. Do you have Christmas, Thanksgiving, or just Thanksgiving? We have both Christmas and Thanksgiving. I mean, I celebrate Christmas. Obviously, some people celebrate different stuff, but best Mario 64 music ever. But yeah, no, I celebrate Christmas. What happened? Freaking Segun, I think was the one who said it, said, "Oh yeah, the clocks moved tonight. We get an extra hour of sleep." And I was like, "Yeah, it's dope." And I realized, wait a minute, I'm working tonight until 2 o'clock in the morning. So when it turns 2 o'clock, it'll become 1 o'clock again. So then I have to work an extra hour. So instead of working 5 hours tonight, I work 6 in an office, sitting there bored out of my mind on Halloween, where people are going to be partying and doing stupid stuff. How am I going to log my rounds? That's another thing I actually have to think about. Like, if I do a round at 1 o'clock, and then it gets to 2 o'clock, and the clocks go back to 1 o'clock again, do I put 1 o'clock again? These are questions I'm actually really curious about. Actually, I have to text my supervisor that. Zach comedy moment, that sucks. Listen, it's life. But, hold on, let me text my supervisor. Actually, screw it. Do you like President Trump or have you been voting? I'm not going to get deep into politics because, quite frankly, especially since I have a younger audience, I don't think that my channel is really an appropriate place for politics. But I will say that I am voting on Tuesday, and if you can vote, I highly recommend you vote. Definitely go out and vote, make your voice heard, because it's important. I don't care who you vote for, to be honest. It's none of my business who people vote for. Because I see on Twitter a lot of people are like, oh, make sure to use your platform to spread voting, and not only to spread voting, but voting for for Trump or for Biden. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in using my platform to tell people who to vote for. You guys have the full choice to vote for whoever you want. I'm not going to share who I'm going to vote for, and I don't expect you guys to share who you're going to vote for, or if you're not 18, who you would vote for. It's just, if you can, go and vote for whoever you believe in. Just do it. Just vote. Start a holly jolly season. True. Christmas. Yeah, we'll have the Christmas music going on. Yeah, it's. It really, really does. I don't think I've been a chatter since I lost Luigi Mansion 3. Wow, yeah, it's been a while, Nugget. It's been a while. It really politics really does tear people apart. That's why I'm so That's why I'm so happy. I'm very neutral in politics. Like, I don't care which side you're on. Like, just vote. That's the whole point of the election. Vote for who you think is right. But yeah, I love the holidays too. The holidays are really good. Hey Julian, how you doing? Back though, I'm excited where this channel's gonna go. I'm in a pretty dark place in my life. Excuse me, I'm glad I can cheer you up. Hopefully things get better for you, Nugget. I actually, if you go to my Discord server, I actually added a channel in there to specifically talk about mental health stuff because I know it's a very big thing for people right now. Or not even just right now, but just in general. Because mental health is very important. So I created a space in my Discord server that should be safe for people to talk about whatever they need to vent about. So if you want to, definitely utilize that because, I really want to make sure the community is a place that, is warming and welcoming. Sure or not, because I don't know if any kids come knocking on my door. I'd say the biggest signal, I mean, I would never want to discourage kids from coming to my door. But, I mean, I'd say get candy and just, have some by the door. Not too much because I'm pretty certain trick-or-treating is definitely going to be different this year. But definitely have things, just kind of there. Oh, you're from France. Awesome. I'm salutations. My father passed away recently, so stayed away from it. And I mentioned about it the other day. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah. Sorry, like the amount of DMs I get actually is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm so sorry about your father passing away. Hopefully, you do find that kind of relax, that kind of peace, and yeah. So hopefully things get better for you, Nugget. But yeah, I'm doing good, Julian. Thank you so much. It's like I said, welcome. Glad you can make it, especially because it's past midnight there, right? Math. Yeah, it's almost noon 30. Noon 30. Wow, I'm an idiot. It's almost 12:30. Noon 30. That's how you know I'm out of it. Well, ton of DMs. Yeah, that's why I usually set my online status to do not disturb, or I just set it to invisible, because I don't know. But either way. But yeah, I seriously hope things get better. Seriously. Lots of love. Oh, it's like 11:30. Oh, right, because your clocks went backwards before ours did. Yeah, never mind. God, I can't believe I'm about to gain a freaking hour while I'm at work. That's God, that's my luck right there. All right, later, Nintendo Hero. I'll be excited to see you at the big video. And it's just to talk about things that keep me bottled up, but it's not worth for me. Let's talk to my friend saying she's a girl. Helps me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like usually, like, cause I'm one of those people that most of my best friends are women, so usually they're the people I talk to whenever something goes wrong or whenever I just need someone to chat with. Because usually, like, obviously, I have a lot of dark times, and there are a lot of people in the community who say, reach out, and I really appreciate that. People who tell me to reach out to any of them if they need it, but it's not that I don't feel comfortable reaching out to people in the community. I just feel almost guilty for reaching out to people in the community, so I try to keep it in my own personal bubble. Like, I'm a pretty private person when it comes to my own personal life. Like, I usually just try to keep everything kind of private. Um, but where was I going with that? But yeah, a lot of my female friends are very understanding, very they're just very good with that kind of stuff. So yeah. You can also toss the candy to the kids, act like a basketball candy, sends the candy to the basket at the same time. Yes, true. I've actually seen people who set up on their porch like a tube that goes like down like their porch. Like, granted, you have to have porch stairs for this, but like it's like a tube, and like people put their buckets or bags or whatever at the bottom of the tube, and you drop their candy through the tube, and it slides down. It's a pretty genius idea, actually. It's pretty genius. I love it. Like some people do that as well. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, but yeah, it's pretty cool seeing that kind of stuff. Like seeing people be crafty with, all that. Because we live in times that are kind of hard, so it's cool that people are finding ways to make it work. Because that's at the end of the day, that's what we gotta do. We gotta find a way to press on and continue. Like, I know COVID is such a bad thing. I mean, you guys know, a lot of, like, my grandparents died from COVID. I know how much of a horrible thing this disease is and what horrible things it could do. But there just is a point where we have to try and move forward. We can't just keep sheltering ourselves and hoping it'll eventually go away, because then there are the people who don't shelter themselves, and it just kind of creeps on back. So we have to find a way to push forward without going too far to force another lockdown. We have to find that fine balance, and it's hard, especially with the number of deaths going down. Sure, cases are going up like this, but the death rate is not as proportional. So it's like, at what point, like, yeah, we need to make sure to protect the people who are more vulnerable, but at some point, yes, people are going to get sick. People are going to get the virus. I'm at college. So many people I know have gotten the virus, have gotten sick, but people are not dying anymore. Or not saying people aren't dying anymore, but not as many people in proportion to before are literally dying from the virus. So we need to find a way to kind of push through. And wow, it's got into a whole freaking topic or conversation about the coronavirus thing. I bet YouTube's going to be like, oh, he's talking about COVID, let's just shut him down. I am private too, and I have bedtime to talk to myself. I get that. Sometimes the best thing to do is to just stay reserved, because sometimes opening up to people, a sometimes it's hard, but b it also feels, what's the word, like you're exploiting yourself or exposing yourself, like you feel like that information can get places. So sometimes it is good and beneficial to be private, but at the same time, sometimes it's also good to notice that you need some help, you need people, you need to talk to people, and it's so hard with how this year's going. It's so hard. I mean, literally earlier today, I got a call literally in the middle of a Twitch stream, um, literally in the middle of it, from an old friend, old friend, and he was like, "Hey, I'm in the area. Do you want to hang out for a little while?" And I was like, "Heck yes!" Like I hadn't seen anyone for so long, so it felt good to actually see someone again and talk to someone. So I completely forget that. By the way, 30 minutes. We're going in 30 minutes. Um, but yeah, it felt so good to have someone, um, you know, someone around. And sometimes it's what people need, even if you don't know you need it. Oh gosh, I only find talking to my girlfriend helps. However, I find it hard to tell my parents anything. Yeah, that one I get. I get that one, like to a T, simply because, like, my parents are kind of like that too. They're kind of hard to approach. But at the end of the day, your parents love you. Like, I, I I'll tell a story quick. Like a couple years ago, or 3 years ago, as you know, I posted a whole freaking video on this. 3 years ago, I went to the hospital. I had a mental health issue, had a breakdown, went to the hospital. And at first, my parents were like, "What the hell are you doing here? Like, what's the meaning for this?" They didn't understand. They were confused because I didn't tell them anything. I didn't. I just held up all my emotions. I didn't tell them a thing. So naturally, when I ended up in the hospital for mental health related issues, they were like, "I don't get it. Why are you here? What is this?" Like, they were almost not angry but frustrated because they didn't understand why I was here. Because I wasn't injured. I wasn't like, it's not like I got in a car crash. I was in the hospital. I was literally just sitting in a hospital bed, completely fine, and they were so confused. So once things were explained to them and like things got deeper than surface level, once I figured out what to say to them and how to say it, it became a little more clear. And it was still a bit rough. There's still things about it today that they don't understand, but having that conversation before something bad happens could make life so much easier, because that's the mistake I made. Anyways, um, let's see. Um, if you make a water selection, she's on. I have no clue what any of that means. I'm presuming you mean water section, but there definitely is not a water section in. This is over, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. I'll just restart it. But in my Luigi Mansion 4, there's no generic themes. I say that right now. There's no desert theme. There's no water theme. There's no ice theme. There's nothing stupid or generic like that. It's just a mansion with different varieties of rooms. Like, I think there's a freezer room. So there's your ice section, I guess. There's a room that's a freezer. Um, what else? Um, I know there's a pool room and a sauna room. So they are your water rooms, I guess. Um, all right, later, Julian. Have a good day or night. Um, let's see. Hey, Supersonic Keith, how you doing? Um, but yeah, I wanted to make a section. No, you're fine. I got what you meant. But yeah, I'm just. You're welcome. Have a good night, Julian. But yeah, the thing is, I want the Luigi's Mansion to become more unique again, because it feels like it stripped away a lot of the uniqueness that the game offered, and it makes things feel more generic, like adding the desert world, and the jungle garden world. Like it just, I don't know, it just felt overall generic, kind of like Dark Moon's mansions. Dark Moon had the sand mansion, the desert themed mansion with clockworks, and the ice themed mansion. Like, it all kind of felt generic and formulaic. Whereas here, I'm trying to make the mansion feel like its own place, and it doesn't fit under the criteria. Even like the generic haunted house theme that Mario games offer, it definitely would have a different vibe than that. I don't know. Yeah, happy Halloween, Supersonic Keith. Happy Halloween, spooky, spooky time. Um, did that help your mental health when you had time? From that video she made a few months ago. Wait, did it help? Did it help your mental health when you had time? Earlier this year when I took that break, it definitely did help because, I mean, to some extent, I definitely did miss making videos because it kept, especially during quarantine and COVID season, it kept me busy, and that was definitely a good thing because I didn't, I would rather be kept busy than not being kept busy. Um, but at the same time, yes, it was nice having a little bit of a break, a little bit of a relaxation time, a little bit of relief from all the stresses that doing YouTube can have sometimes, because it takes a lot sometimes to edit videos. Specifically, a few months ago when I was doing it every day, I was uploading videos every day, like in the spring and summer. Like, it really got hard. Like, I couldn't even imagine trying to upload a video every day now. I couldn't even imagine it. Like, I don't know how I did it now. I mean, granted, I had way more free time because school was a joke last semester because COVID hit, and I was at home. I had more time. I had my setup, so I felt more motivated to film. Here, I'm at college. I'm working. Like my room is almost like my office at points. Cause I have an office phone in my room for whenever people call me. Like it's so hard to get motivated to film here, especially because I don't have any interesting backdrops. I just added those posters to make things look a little interesting. It's just so hard. Let's see here. That is the same as yeah. That's funny actually. Riders and I both had like a mental health break at the same exact time. I think we both we mentioned them a couple days apart, but we both were like, we need mental health because it wasn't too long after Rehydrated came out. So, or probably actually the second Rehydrated relief, that because we just needed a break. But yeah, that's a DM. Yeah, I definitely. I'm probably gonna. I actually was going to, Sheriff. I was gonna send a message to the the Rehydrated relief, the Discord server thing we made, because there's a lot of people in there. But I was like, there's too many people in there because I feel like a lot of people said, yeah, I want to do it. Then it just get too much. But yeah, I think I'm gonna create a group chat with at least for now you and Riders, and see what we can make from there. Homework for now. Good work. Thank you, Subbers. Can't wait to see you there. Less than half an hour to go. I am so excited. Yeah, that's the same as what Riders did. Yeah, so it's sometimes taking a break is completely necessary because at the end of the day, if your mental health is, or not even just your mental health, but if you're just really, really stressed, you can't be productive when you're really, really stressed. Especially at that time, there was so much going on. Like my grandparents passing and, people were getting sick. I had a couple friends pass away at the same time. There's just a lot going on. And then I don't know if I announced this on the channel, but right before school started, my uncle also passed away. Like, there was just so much going on to where it really, like, YouTube really, really felt as, like, it felt like a huge, not a bad thing, not like a stressor, but, like, it was taking up parts of my life that I kind of needed at that moment for other things. So, but, I mean, even now, like, I think I'm going to take another week off this coming week just to, like, I do want to upload, I'll probably upload a review for Little Hope, then I'm going to take a break, and come back and start again. I don't know, it's a lot going on. And it also depends on what school is going to do, because school right now, I have no clue what's going on. I don't know if we're going to be sent home in a week, because that's very possible. We could be sent home in a week. Or if we're going to stick through the rest of the semester. I have no clue. How's your uncle? I'm so sorry, man. I was in Uncle passed away. It's in the Vietnam War. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because my grandfather was in the Korean War. So, yeah, it's really hard sometimes, or not sometimes, all the time, to lose a, family member that close. It's just, crazy. If you find a job, not wanting to kill myself, not done it. Yeah, don't obviously. I mean, there's only so much people can do about negative suicidal thoughts, and to that, I could just say reach out to someone, even if it's like one of those anonymous, like those people you can call. I don't have any of those numbers offhand, but if you're ever having like a negative mindset and you need to talk to someone, there are resources and things that are free that you can use to call people, or even a friend, like even a close friend that you can trust, not just someone that like not even like even like your best friend, the person that you're so close to, might not be the best person. You need to know someone who can listen, who can help you, and is more of a supporter person rather than just someone you hang out with and laugh with. You need someone that can help you, and even then that could be hard because you don't want to put all your burdens on someone else. So that's where finding a trained professional help. But it's so hard. It's really really hard. But I get that money has been really tight with me too. But obviously, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. I had to buy stuff for the Luigi Mansion 4 project. I got little hope. School's been kicking my butt with money, so money and finances are really, really hard, especially since work is hard to find. Like, I have a job, yeah, but the pay isn't that great. So, money is still a pretty big concern of mine, too. But either way, it's, you know, it's definitely a lot of work to be able to pull yourself out of that hole. What's the movie I'm thinking of? Is it The Incredibles? No. What's the movie I'm thinking of? Yeah, no, yeah, it's The Incredibles 2. It's actually a really good quote. If you want to get yourself out of the hole, you have to put down the shovel. Meaning that you can't just keep digging yourself deeper into the hole. You need to try to climb out and find the people that you can. Yeah, COVID is that because I lost my summer job because of COVID. It's so hard when you are losing money because of something you cannot control. So all I can say is just try to keep pushing, try to keep climbing your way out of the hole, and you'll get there eventually. So I think I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon because I want to take a little bit of a break before we get into the obviously the presentation. I don't know why I was pointing at my phone. I should have pointed at my computer, but anyways, yeah. Any last minute things before I leave? And obviously, we have 20 minutes until the Luigi's Mansion 4 video starts. Obviously, I want to get there a couple minutes early. Yeah. Awesome, Supersonic Keith. Hopefully, you have fun making your video. Anything left to wait for Luigi's Mansion 4? For the actual game, I could see it being another 3 or 4 years away, maybe 5 years. Because they have that habit where it's not like a Pokemon game or like it comes out in years cycles. I think it could be quicker than Dark Moon to 3 or 1 to Dark Moon because of the fact that Luigi's Mansion 3 was really well received. So I think they could definitely be working on a new Luigi's Mansion game quicker than before. But I still don't see it coming out until the earliest, probably 2023. Look at the YMCA. Oh, nice. How are you doing mental health wise? I'm doing okay. I'm really, really stressed with work and school, but it's I'm surviving. I'm going. But yeah, I think 2023 the earliest. 2024, 2025 are likely. Possibly even 2026. I don't know. But mid 2020s sounds about right for a new Luigi's Mansion game. So I think Luigi's Mansion is one of those series. As much as I hate to say this, it's one of those ones that needs gaps between the entries because there's only so much you could do with the idea. So I think having two Luigi's Mansion games, or even like three or two Luigi's Mansion games on the Nintendo Switch, unless you like redid like One or Dark Moon, like doing a remake or remaster is completely different. But I mean, offering a new title, I don't think that would work to its favor. I think people would be like, oh, it's too samey. So I think having years between entries is good for Luigi's Mansion. But then again, Pokemon is literally the same game every entry. But either way, I'm gonna head out. 15 minutes until the thing starts. So make sure if you haven't, go over, hit the set reminder button. It'll remind you a couple minutes before it starts, or it'll remind you when it starts. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch this with you guys. It should be lots of good fun. Hopefully you like my ideas, and make sure to share the video. I'm definitely going to be posting that a lot in the chat. So yeah, thank you, Sheriff. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes at the premiere. So see you guys there.